Hi everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. Today I'm going to show you what's going to be in my giveaway. And I made a video last week called My Favorite Things Dollar Tree Edition Art or something like that. It's on my channel. It's an hour long, but if you want to watch it and see what things I buy over and over again, then it's there for you to watch. You can put it on at night while you're doing your own artwork or something like that. Anyway, in it, I share all of the things that I use and the things that I repurchase. And I wanted to do a little giveaway sending you some of those items. So first off, we have these sketch coloring books. I don't repurchase these over and over. I just have one set for myself, and then I got this extra set that I'm sending you. This is just because people expressed interest in them and said they didn't see them in their store. So I thought I would put those in the envelope. If you're wanting to begin watercoloring and you don't want to mess up a coloring book you have, or maybe you have an expensive sketchbook and you don't want to mess it up, then yeah, you can use something like this to kind of get your feet wet, right? And to go along with that, I got you one of my favorite things from the Dollar Tree. It is the Prang 15 mini watercolors. I love these. These are amazing. Look how nice flat this little plastic snap case is. It'll go there everywhere with you if you want to put it in your bag. You can sit outside and enjoy the day outside and watercolor out there, you know. These are nice paints, and I have repurchased this many times. I find myself using these over some of my other expensive paints many times. There's a lot of colors, and then you can also mix to get, of course, varying shades. You know, like this one here makes a skin tone. If it's too dark, lighten it with white. You know, you can adjust these four bottom ones right here. You can mess around with to get skin tones. So you have everything there. To go along with that, I found these for you. These are the water brush pens. These don't undo this way. They undo this way. It's the weirdest thing. It took me forever to figure out what was wrong with it. I almost threw it out the window. So, yeah, it's not defective. It just screws backwards for some reason. But anyway, I found you the skinny detail ones, which, to be honest, you probably would rather have to work in these books and stuff like that. You're going to need something with a bit of a point, and I was kind of glad I didn't find the other ones with the really fat ends on them like I have. I've also bought mini ones from there before, and I kind of wanted to find the mini ones again, but this was literally the only pack and the only style they had, so that's what you got. What else? Okay. Oh, all right. So, this is my infamous little mini sketchbook. This is what it looks like, but it once looked like this. So, it has grown. It has grown quite a bit. But this is the exact same sketchbook. It's just, I found a new one. And a lot of people have trouble finding these. And I also have trouble finding these. But I did find this one. Just one. So, yeah. I want to send it to you. And I hope that you will love it as much as I have loved mine. I have adored this thing. Usually it takes me sometimes years to finish a sketchbook, because I will do some pages and then put it down. You know, there's something about it that's just not captivating me or whatever. But this one I started in January, and I've got like 3 or 4 pages left to go, and I'm like kind of dragging my feet about it. Dog hair. Because I'm gonna miss it so much. Like I have 2 more backups for myself, but there's nothing like just something you put so much you know, into the, like, ew, it's so good. Anyway, I wanted you to have one of those, and I was like, oh cool, it's like fall colors. So that's that's amazing. And I've got used some of the ink color point pencils to go with it to draw in there. So you can draw skin tones, you can draw people, you can draw, you know, faces, arms, whatever. I did show on my video how to sharpen these, but it is on the back in case you don't want to watch an hour-long video. These are one of my favorite things. You just push down on the top to make the lead come out. Don't push it too far and don't sharpen it too sharp because they're very, very hard pencils. That's why I use them for drawing. I mean, you can color it with these. It will do the job, but they're very, very hard pencils. So, but I love these pencils. I have many sets, so I hope you like them as well. And, excuse me, I found these. I was really excited to find these. I've had these many, many times. I don't have them right now, but a brown gel pen is everything, especially this time of year. You get this orange, the green, the brown, and this kind of a yellow goldish type of color. I've used these so many times in the past, and I have loved these. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, these are really good. Oh, I know what I was going to say. They're very smooth, no skipping. These are really nice gel pens. Okay, now I also found the mini composition notebooks, which we are going to be doing junk journaling in. So I've been talking about that recently, and I've shown a few shown mine a few times, and I want to start doing episodes of that as well. Jen, I did find a set for you. I'm going to mail them to you, so that's put to the side, but this set is for the giveaway here. And yeah, I think that if you've never done junk journaling or art journaling or memory keep, whatever you want to call it, if you've never done it before but you've always thought it was interesting or you're interested in trying it, the big composition notebooks can be daunting. It could be really, it could put you right off because it's a lot of paper to cover and you might not have that many ideas. So I think it'll be fun to work along together in these small ones, and they also fit in the frame so nicely as well. I don't have to, because I don't have like one of those tripods that's over my head and all that stuff. But yeah, I was really super happy to find these. It took me a while to find them, but I did find them. And let's see. Another one of my favorite things is the Jot brand erasable pens. The eraser is down here at the bottom. I don't know if it says it on the back. It does not. It does give you a pencil and pen thickness chart, and these are 0.5, so kind of in the middle. But these are as cute as they can be. I have 6 of them, not 6 packages, 6, 2 packages. These are the newer ones, so I grabbed a set for you. You can write in, if you don't want to add a bunch of junk but you like writing, you can use the pens in there. I also found these, and I was so excited because the last time I bought these, it was at Dollar General, and they cost me $2, and I have them here. I use mine all the time, but here's what they, oops, you don't need that. Here's what they are. Paper Mate Ink Joys. These are the best pens to, I think, to draw with, but a lot of people love them for writing. They're very smooth, you just minimal effort from your hand to get it to write. And also, I had to look in my thing. Also, if you're going to work in a journal that has, or a sketchbook, I mean, that has paper that's on the thinner side, which this paper is. Now, a lot of times I did not care about coming through. If I came through like this particular ink went through, so I just covered it on the other side with a picture. There's 80 pages in here, and that's a lot. But if you care and you're working in some other kind of paper, like, say you do the Traveler's Notebooks, some of that Japanese paper is really super thin, and stuff comes through. So say you want to draw, but you don't want to come through with your lining. I use the black pen for my, I don't know if you can see it. I use the black pen for my outline on this particular picture, and in a lot of pictures that I do, actually, I use the black pen. So it's a useful tool for that as well, and you can fill in with it. I just happen to have crayons that day and feel like using crayons, but super useful. And then the last thing I'm super excited to find, because I haven't seen them for a while. I mean, I've seen them on other people's hauls, but I have not seen them in my own personal Dollar Trees, was the calligraphy pen. So if you wanted to try that but didn't know if you would like it, and you didn't want to spend the money, you know, because it does add up after a while, then here's one. So this one is got this little Zendoodly pattern. It reminds me of the ocean, and the cartridges are black. In the back, it tells you how to load up the ink. So there's nothing, I don't think there's already one in here, or not. I can't remember if there's one already in there or if you have to put one in there and then you have one left over, extra one. I'm not sure. But I do know that some people refill these. I don't have a video explaining on how to do that, but if you use the pen, you like it, and you have ink at home and you want to refill it, just Google how to refill a calligraphy pen. You know, I'm sure you'll get there. But that's it. That's what all I've got for this particular giveaway. And I'm going to show you some rules that we have to have for it to work out. First of all, you have to be subbed. And now my YouTube, I don't know if yours has changed, but when I'm on my own page, I can see at the top, it says subscribers. And all I have to do is click on that, and I can see the whole list of people down to from the very first person to the very latest person. So I love that feature, because before I didn't know who was subbed to me. It was a little more difficult to find out, and then new people would sub and I would not know. And now it's easy to find out. So I'm gonna look. So you need to be subbed. You need to be in the USA, okay? You have to be in the USA, because it's just silly to send dollar items overseas with the cost of postage. I'm sorry about that, but it's just really, I mean, I wouldn't want you to do it either. Reversal. So you got to be in the US. These are out of order. You have to leave a comment so that you get a number. I don't care what you comment. You can just say hello. You could say the item that you tried before and liked or didn't like. You could say the item that you are looking forward to trying. I mean, whatever you want to say. But I'm going to give you a number. So it would be like the first comment that I see gets number 1, and then the second one. And I'll tell you your number. And then on August 15th, I will be back with my husband, and he will do that thing on his phone where, it's a random number generator, and we will pick the winner from the random number generator and make a video and announce it on that day sometime. If I can't do it on that day for whatever reason, I'll put a note on the community tab, but pretty sure that's going to be the day, because my son will be coming to visit soon thereafter, and I need to get all of this stuff, packed up and sent to you. And then here's the important part, okay? You have to have a way for me to get in touch with you to get your address. So I need you to have an Instagram or a TikTok. If you don't have an Instagram or a TikTok, and you want to enter the giveaway, you can make one just for a minute, and just long enough to send me your stuff if you win. Send me your address if you win. Because in the past, I had a thing with someone where we put our emails up even for a second on the video, and somebody, some kind of weirdo hackers person, I don't know if they have bots that search for this stuff, because I don't know anything about the internet. But they found our email on there, and then weird stuff started happening. So I don't want to put my email up, and I don't want you to put your email up. Now I don't have Facebook Messenger, so it does no good for me to give you my Facebook account because, well, one, I never go on it. I just keep it open so that, you know, I don't know. I really don't know why. Probably because there has a lot of history on there and I don't want to lose all the photos and stuff. But anyway, Mark Zuckerberg makes it impossible to use you can't see your messages anymore like you used to in the olden days. Where you could just like look up your messages and they would all be listed. You have to have the Messenger app, and I don't use that app because the last time I did try to get it again a couple years ago, it messes up the other apps on my phone, and I don't want that to happen because it just made everything mess up. So yeah, I need you to have Instagram or TikTok. Maybe your child has Instagram or TikTok, and you can use their account to message me and do it that way. I don't know. We'll see what happens because, I don't want a bunch of weird names doing it. So hopefully you have that. Okay? So that is everything that that is everything that I have. That's everything that I wanted to say. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, follow the instructions. The first thing would be to leave a comment. Oh, I forgot to say you have to like the video. Like the video. Help me get into the algorithm, everyone. All right, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you back here for this kind of thing on August 15th.